Perry win their home opener in front of their home crowd. 21-7, our final score from John Wren Stadium. Howard drives inside. There's about 4 players there and gets blocked, but Van Haren regains the possession. Outside in the corner for Marcus Howard for 3, and it's good. He's going to keep himself. He's going to pass on the flat to Nate James. Nate James, nobody in front of him. He's going all the way. Nate James to the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Perry. Huge play, huge score. Perry are in front from being down by 21, and John Wren Stadium comes to life.
Purdy gets a snap. 3-step drop looking for Kenny Foles now at the improvise. Gets past 2. Well, Purdy's going to take it himself. At the 10, at the 5. Stop short as he is. Got it. Jump up, Purdy. They did it. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. Touchdown, Bullets. They won the game. Brock Purdy from 15 yards out. Carries it into the end zone. What a game. The Perry Pumas saved their season. They're going on to play Chandler next week.
Referee says play the advantage, play on. Emma Ritchie wins the ball back, falls right to Remy Deutsch, and here's an opportunity. Deutsch plays Canistra in. Kelly Canistra, can she get it? Kelly Canistra, put it in the back of the net. Kelly Canistra, the redemption after having chance after chance after chance. The Pumas put it in the back of the net with just 3 minutes left to go in the game. The Pumas lead 2-1 against Chandler here in the quarterfinals.
I'm Dallas Creel.
I'm Parker Olzak.
I'm Noah Lau.
I'm Jordan Palacio.
This
This is the end of an era.
I've made a lot of memories here with PS4 throughout the last year. I think by far my favorite was the Perry versus Hamilton football playoff game. It was really important just to us as the team because it was our last game and our last dream here at John Wren Stadium for football at least. And it was also fun because I got to be a cameraman on the sideline, and I was the closest to the action whenever Brock Purdy scored the winning touchdown to beat Hamilton in overtime. And I had the student section behind me just cheering and chanting, and it was just super fun, the entire atmosphere and just how loud everybody was and just the excitement going through our headsets and on the field and everywhere.
So I've been involved in this program, like I said, since 2013. And if I had to pick one thing, I mean, we've done a whole lot of different things. We always try to innovate. That's what we pride ourselves on, or like ASU. But if I had to pick one thing that I'm like the most proud of, or like my favorite memory, I think it would have to be essentially the movie that we created, our 70-minute documentary, Perry Girls Soccer, 320 minutes, this past year, my senior year. It seems like a decade ago, but it was only just a few months ago that we are still creating and trying to storyboard and write it and just make everything seem what it was. I mean, we put in so much work, so much hard work between filming all the practices, when it came to the playoffs, the games, trying to figure out how to broadcast the games while record them at the same time with different cameras, sacrificing a little bit for our broadcast to make sure the documentary would be good by, instead of using 3 cameras, which we would used to use, using 2 and saving the 3rd camera for field usage for the documentary, stuff like that. And I think it taught us a whole lot too, because it was the first time we're used to doing a whole lot of live stuff, and it was the first time that we actually had the ability to sit down, edit something all the way out, and make something I think that was very special, and then throw in the fact that it got showed at Harkins, and that we made so many new friendships with a lot of the girls, and that they all, for the most part, I'd say, appreciated it a lot. And like I said, we've connected with those girls in ways I don't think we would have before if we just broadcasted the games like normal. So that being said, along with all the teamwork, a lot of the friendships and the new connections that grew inside of the group because of that, because of all of our hard work, it was just so nice to see it come together, and I think it's going to pay off in some awards in the future, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that stuff. But yeah, Perry Girls Soccer 320 minutes has definitely got to be my favorite item that we've done from the past 4 years.
One of my greatest memories here at PS4 was the Chandler girls soccer game in the quarterfinals this year. Perry won 2-1 in overtime against Chandler. It was a real emotional game, really exciting. We only had 4 people doing that game. It was me, Jordan, Ben, and Kyler. To make the stream look as good as it was definitely one of the greatest memories here at PS4. And knowing we had Parker on the field, capturing all those great moments from the documentary, and especially for it being our last game here at John Wren, was definitely a great moment in PS4.
My favorite moment for Perry Sports 4 was when we made the Perry Sports 4 Story of Us documentary. This is my favorite moment just because it highlighted each individual talent that we have and what we bring to the table for the streams. This was a good tool to use to send off to colleges and ended up lining me up for a good broadcast career at University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where I currently attend. Overall, this is such a good moment to look back on my senior year because it kind of highlighted such a successful year with the broadcast team.
Since forming in 2013, PS4 has been the first in many categories when it comes to sports broadcasting. We were the first to use HD cameras for our live streams. We were the first to integrate instant replay for our live broadcasts. We were the first broadcast team to win an Emmy, and the list goes on and on. None of this would have been possible, however, without the guidance of our teacher, Brian Bernier. Bernier, for all 4 years, has been an incredible help, willing to put the team first above his own needs, has even brought in his kids for live broadcasts, for live streams, just to help us out. And from me, the rest of the group, all to him, thank you so much, Brian. None of this would have been ever possible without you. Speaking for the entire group, I can't say how much we enjoyed broadcasting literally almost every single sport at Perry High School, from wrestling all the way to baseball, from softball to basketball, girls soccer, football. The list goes on and on with the sports that we've broadcasted. As for most of the group, either we have or we are going to move on to bigger and better things, whether we already graduated, we're graduating this year or next year, depending on what the case is. PS4 has been a bond of brothers ever since the start, and it's kind of sad that it's coming to an end, but for now...
For everyone here at PS4, I'm Jordan Palacio.
I'm Camden Nielsen. I'm Nicola Dramichanin.
I'm Jake Billingsley.
I'm Noah Pruge.
I'm Dallas Creel.
I'm Parker Olzak.
I'm Noah Lau.
And we are PS4.